Welcome to Real Talk, Real Women. My name is Miriam Khalladi, and today we have published fitness model, accountant, mother, and wife Erica Willick on the show. Welcome, Erica. How are you?
Yeah, good.
So, how did you get interested in health and fitness?
I got into health and fitness quite seriously after I had my son, and I wanted to do some weight loss after having my son, having put on 30 pounds. And what I found is it was much more, it became much more than losing some weight. It became something that made me feel very strong. It made me feel very empowered. It created a lot of friendships for me, and so I've kept it up and kept going in health and fitness for those reasons, even though I got into it for more aesthetic type of reasons.
After giving birth to your son, you lost 30 pounds. What was the first step you took?
The first step I took was going out and pushing a baby stroller, just going for walks, and then I got a jogging stroller and jogged. And while I didn't get very far my first time, I just stuck with it. And then I kept going. And before I knew it, I was jogging. And then I wanted to do more. So then I did some stuff in my house, working out in my house, like with bands. And then I wanted to go further. So then I got some weights. And then I went to the gym and did gym workouts. And then I thought, okay, I'm going pretty far, so let's try a hard goal like doing a fitness competition.
Amazing. You went on to win a North America Pro Bikini Championship and became a published fitness model. What kind of impact did this have on your life?
It's kind of fun. Some people really have this goal that's maybe what they wanted to do. Some people want to be published or they want to win the competitions. It's kind of funny. I never set out to do these things. And so it's brought a lot of joy into my life. It's really fun. I've got to meet really amazing people along the way. It hasn't changed my life in that it's something that I want to do long term or think that this is something I'm going to make a career out of. But it's really helped me learn that you don't really have any limits, or the labels that you put on yourself are just the labels you put on yourself. Because as an accountant, there's no way I would have thought I would have been a published fitness model or a bikini pro champion. But those were labels that I put on myself. And so it really just taught me that a lot of the time we're our own, we limit ourselves because of what we think we can and can't do.
Right. When and why did you decide to sign up for that bikini competition?
It was at a point my son was not quite a year old, and I'd lost most of my baby weight, but I didn't really like the shape of my body. And I looked at the girls that had been doing the fitness competitions and thought that their bodies were what target physique that I wanted. They were much more toned than what my body was afterwards. And so I set it as a goal so that I would work towards a physique that was more challenging than if I were just not to have that goal.
You still work as a financial controller. You have a 3-year-old son. You grace covers of fitness magazines. What's the secret to balancing it all?
You don't. It's kind of a funny thing. A lot of people will ask me that type of question. And I think it's really important that women don't think that you can do it all. So while it may look like I'm doing a lot of things and doing it all, I'm not. So even though I switched seats, you can see kind of behind. Yeah. My house isn't always the cleanest. I don't have, gourmet dinners on my table every night. Having a solid partner that does half the work around our house, and really simplifying my life so that I only do the things that are really important to me. So I never watch TV. I'm not necessarily up on all the current events, but I have my priorities simplified and my purpose straight. So I find you can do it all because you feel like you're doing the things that are important. So when you don't do it all, you're doing the things that are important to you. So for me, it's my family and helping others, building up others. For me, I love the health and fitness and like empowering other people in it. But I don't do it all. I worry about the people that think that they can do it all, because I think as a woman, you can't you can't do a full-time job at work and then come home and do a full-time job at home. It's too much.
Right. Can you share some of your favorite time management tips?
I love weightlifting. So my favorite time in the gym is doing weightlifting, and I do that 5 times a week. And it's what I would do for almost all of my workouts is heavy gym lifting. So I do a separate split. I do a separate leg day, a separate back day, shoulders, and I split those up and I work them very hard once a week. So my tips are always for a woman, especially, don't be afraid to get into the weight room and really work hard in the weight room, even if you are the only lady in there. That it really is the most effective way to shape your body in a short period of time. So I only have about 30 to 40 minutes on my lunch hour to go and work out in between, like on my lunch. But because of weightlifting is the best way to shape your body very quickly. Whereas some other types of exercise, if you want to shape your body, you have to do a lot of it. So if you're doing a lot of cardio or high repetition, it takes a lot longer, like time-wise, to get in that kind of shape.
Fitness is what allowed you to push your limits both physically and mentally. How important is it to keep challenging yourself?
It's very important. You're never done growing. To say, I thought, I would do the bikini competition, get in great shape, and then I would be done. And what I learned is that, that was really just the start. Fitness is this wonderful thing, and health is this wonderful thing that's going to create this platform for your whole life. And it's going to be the foundation of your whole life. So that's never done. That it's something that needs to be maintained, it needs to be pushed, it needs to be challenged. And 2 years ago, I thought I was in the best shape of my life doing my fitness competition. I feel 100 times better now because I've kept going and kept pushing. I've never felt healthier or more fit in my whole life. And I know it just is going to keep getting better from that but only if I keep challenging myself.
Yeah. And on your website, you write about how your husband marvels at the confidence this journey has brought to your character. What can you share around confidence?
I think it's doing something that you didn't think that you could do. And once you do things that you didn't think that you could do, you get a whole new level of confidence. And I think as women, we think that we can't do a lot of things in health and fitness. So we feel like we can't go into the weight room without somebody showing us what to do. We don't know what to eat unless somebody tells us what to eat. We always second guess ourselves that everybody else knows better about our bodies than ourselves. But what you learn is when you really do commit to working on your health and fitness, and you do it through educating yourself and pushing yourself, you develop a whole level of confidence because you have just empowered yourself to own your own health and fitness. And that brings a lot of confidence when you own it. You say, I am in control of my health and fitness. I have a lot of control. And I don't need somebody else to tell me what to eat or how to exercise. It's my body. If you listen to your body, it actually tells you what it needs. And I think we have lost our internal cues, our internal cues. Our body will tell us when we need more fat. Our body will tell us when we need more carbohydrates if we listen to it. And so the confidence that it's brought me is that I now know my body the best. And while I might read something that sounds interesting, a new approach, I get to think critically about it and have the confidence to decide whether that's for me or that's not for me.
Great. You also launched a website called Sisters in Shape, where you help other women take back control of their vitality and confidence and advocate for a positive and healthy self-perception. How did that come about?
It came about a year after I had started my fitness journey because I felt that there wasn't this sense of empowerment for women in health and fitness. While there were many individuals that were successful, there wasn't this concept that women could help other women. So while a fitness model might be successful as a person, or like a Jillian Michaels, like she's a person, right? Where I really feel like women do best when we get together and we share and we collaborate. And I think women in particular are more comfortable in that environment than necessarily being that standout person, that standout personality. I know that's where I'm more comfortable. I feel more comfortable being part of something as opposed to standing out on your own. So I created Sisters in Shape with this whole concept of empowering each other and supporting each other. And it's really grown a lot. And I have a couple of private Facebook groups, and I don't charge anything for them because I don't really do anything other than set people up with connections to each other where we ask each other questions. Okay, I had this problem, what did you guys do? Or this is what I'm thinking about doing with my diet. What do you guys think? I'm having a tough day. Any advice? And so everybody kind of chimes in, and it really has created this little family feel because all we're doing is empowering each other to make our own decisions. And so that's really the whole purpose of the website, is to create information and empowerment for women, for each other.
That's great. And what has been your most rewarding experience since launching the site?
It would be working with my Sisters in Shape pretty well every day. So they call me their leader, but what they really don't realize is they're doing way more for each other. I don't deserve that much credit. I just started the Facebook group. It's the knowledge that they have. Like some of the women are almost experts in nutrition. I'm not an expert in nutrition. I'm not an expert in personal training. But I think the most rewarding thing has been seeing other people really achieve way more than they thought because they had the support of the group and had the support of the information that I've made available.
But you're doing such a great job.
Oh, thank you.
And where can people go to connect and learn more about you and Sisters in Shape?
Yeah, you should check out our website. It's www.sisinshape.com. You can check us out on Facebook at Sisters in Shape, and social media handles Sis in Shape. So Instagram is at Sis in Shape, or Twitter is at Sis in Shape.
Great. And I will make sure to put all your links below this video.
Yeah, thanks, Miriam.
Erica, is there anything else you would like to cover today that you feel we've missed?
No, and to make sure that the main message I want to get out there is about empowerment and this concept of leaning into your own health and fitness and owning your own health and fitness. I would just love more women to say, you know what, I can do this. Like, it's my responsibility. I can take control of this. I have the tools. The internet has been wonderful. There's lots of information out there. I think we need more women just stepping in or grabbing a little bit more, being willing just to kind of reach out to their power and just grab it, because your health and fitness is your platform for everything in life.
Thank you so much, Erica. It was an absolute pleasure to have you on the show.
Yeah, thank you very much for having me.
You're most welcome. And thank you so much for watching. My name is Miriam Khalladi, and I will see you on the next episode of Real Talk, Real Women.